Alrighty, hello everyone. Welcome to the Emerson Esports stream. We got the Emerson College Lions versus Quinnipiac University. I think that's how you pronounce it. This is going to be my first time solo casting though, so please bear with me. So, yeah. This is actually, I think, if I'm correct, the Lions' second official match due to rescheduling issues. Let's see if they will swap me to all spec. All right. All right. Solo casting though.
Okay, looks
mic issues on my end. Seeing if that fixes it. All right, looks like we're going to be starting on Lijiang Tower. Yeah, it looks like we are going to be getting started here in just a sec. We do have the R from the Emerson College Lions. Beautiful Smash reference from Star Serenity. We are still waiting on the R for Quinnipiac. I think that's how you pronounce it. All right, and we are getting started. All right, let's see here. Lijiang Tower. What comps are we going to see? This is a very good map for brawl comps like Rhine, Lucio, Bap. A very good comp here. However, we do know the Lions normally run that Ramatra brawl comp. So let's see what they start off with.
Ready for battle.
Looks like we're gonna be getting the tried and true Rom May, Lucio, Bap, Bastion from the Lions, and on the other side, an interesting Moira pick into the brawl comp from Quinnipiac. Let's see if they put that DPS Moira to use.
5, 4, 3, 2.
And it looks like we got the audio issues fixed. All right, and here we go.
Capture the objective.
Let's do this.
Both teams getting there relatively at the same speed. Both the Lions have. Oh, huge wall off from Mookie, getting the pick onto the Rhine and then to the pick onto the Sim. Looks like the Quinnipiac is forced to retreat. Oh, and just adding to insult to injury, Vague does get the pick onto Leafy, getting first cap from the Emerson Lions. Beautiful take, a beautiful wall, and a beautiful use of rollers by Eggs. No one's close to ults yet, but does look like Dragon is about halfway to Shatter, so we'll see how close we get from that. Oh, here another huge wall, picking up one. Will he get the second? Will he get the third? Oh my God, it is not. Oh my God, a wonderful team wipe. That is going to be a team wipe for the Emerson College Lions. Just a wonderful wall for Mookie, just really opening up those opportunities for the Emerson Lions to get picks onto the. I mean, like we do drop the window and the artillery cannon. It does find Big Woofer. Vague is going to find Dragon. And it looks like Quinnipiac is going to fall. They do not want to take that 3v5. Yeah, Emerson is just staying where they are, standing their ground. Oh, another Mookie is on it with these walls. Unfortunately, it doesn't land at the pick. Ovo popping the sound barrier to counter the Rhyme, and it looks like that shatter is not enough. A huge counter, a huge beat from Ovo to save their team. And it looks like the Mookie's looking to wall off another opponent. Will Quinnipiac be able to counter it? Another beautiful wall from Mookie, but it looks like the Quinnipiac is going to break that wall soon enough to make it a pretty even fight. Unfortunately, Quinnipiac does lose their tank, but finding eggs in the meantime, Quinnipiac will TP onto point, finding the cap, and it looks like this is actually going to be a team fight for Quinnipiac. There's great use of cooldowns. There's great use of cooldowns from Quinnipiac. Let's see if the Emerson College Lions can take this back, because they are what seems to be 1.5 fights away from winning. Going on the rotation through the control center, taking a pseudo high ground angle. Emerson College does have about 4 ults popping up, and Quinnipiac does. Vague pops the Annihilation, does find Navi. They only have the Moira for heals, but Moira does pop the Coalescence. Is it enough though? It does not seem like enough to keep them up. Oh, but Vague does fall. It looks like it's anyone's game right now with the Moira. Great pick from Eggs onto the Moira. That is going to be Emerson College capping the point. Quinnipiac has to do something quick to come up with something. Oh, is this going? Oh, huge wall from Mookie and a huge blizzard. And this does look like it. Oh, can the ball touch? That is going to be an Emerson College point secure there. Great job from the Emerson Lions. Beautiful walls from Mookie there. I'm just gonna. Yeah, just a beautiful overall plays from the Lions. We have Night Market here, which I wonder if we are going to see the Sim TP from either team. More than likely going to see it from Quinnipiac, but we're probably not going to see it. I wonder if we're going to see it from the Emerson College Lions. They have, to my knowledge, they do not run Symmetra They do not run Symmetra in their team comps. But here we go. Let's see. The Lions do have the Lucio to compensate. So they may be able to get to point relatively quickly. Looks like Quinnipiac is not opting to TP to point. So the Lions are going to get to point first. Quinnipiac forces out the May block, a vital recovery, but a huge wall. It does not matter, just a huge wall from Mookie, but the Immortality Field saves it, but is it enough? No, it is not enough. Emerson College is playing cleanup right now. Feel like I'm in kindergarten right now with the whole cleanup song. Yeah, a beautiful fight win using minimal cooldowns, using the. It's a great fight win. Oh, Kenny. Mookie is not able to get the pick onto the Symmetra, but is getting. What is Mookie falling back to point to try and touch? What? That is a huge wall. Unfortunately, it gets. We got the window and the beat down, really forcing Quinnipiac back. Eggs getting the double kill onto the Moira and the Bastion, and then the Blizzard. The Lions did not want to give up this point. Yeah, the Lions dumped. They may have dumped a lot of ults. However, we are close. The Lions are close to the artillery cannon, and they have annihilation in the back. But Quinnipiac does have the Terror Surge, the Coalescence, the artillery cannon, and the window coming up. So not sure how this is going to play out. It does look like it's going to be in Quinnipiac's favor, but the huge wall is going to come up. Oh, but it does get the Moira does fall. The Terror Surge doesn't get anyone. Quinnipiac already lost the Immortality Field. The artillery cannon's popping. This looks like it is going to be a quick win, despite the fact that Quinnipiac popped more ults. Had the ult advantage. I don't know what that was. And X is popping, and that is popping the ult to secure that, and that is just going to be a game 1 for the Emerson College Lions. Wow, a dominant display from the Lions. Just barely giving Quinnipiac a spot to breathe. And yeah, this was a crazy fight. This was just the definition of an ult up if I've ever seen one. Yeah, no, great job from both sides, but it does end up being the Lions coming out on top. See what map are we going to get next, and will it be a map that Mookie will be able to utilize those clutch walls to catch one of the opposing heroes off guard? Are we going to Numbani? All right, interesting map choice. Yeah. Yeah, a good map choice. I personally love Numbani. I think it's a very pretty map. Map design wise, could be better. Although I'm not sure that Numbani is in the map pool. However, if they might be playing Numbani. I'm not sure. Look, it looks like we're going to. It looks like we are going to Numbani. We're just we do have the R from we do have the R from the Lions. We are waiting on the R from Quinnipiac. I think we are waiting on. I think they may be deciding map. They may be talking about the map internally. If it's not Numbani, I'm not sure which map which map they are going to pick. Yeah, but continuing about last match, can't deny that the absolute massive team synergy that the Lions have, especially after not really playing too many actual matches. The majority of the time that I think they've played together as a team is with scrims or while playing ladder, which is kind of crazy that they're able to hold this kind of composure in an actual game scenario, which the Lions are just such a fun team to watch, able to make the they're able to make their compositions work as well as they do. And it looks like we are going to be playing Numbani. All right. Not sure what kind of team composition we are going to be run, but we do see a tease of Dragon on the Sombra and Ovo on the Lucio. I wonder if teams are going to pick that. Remember, Sombra was just unbanned for this week for NACE. Wonder if we're going to be seeing any Pharah comps or any snipers, because there are a lot of sightlines here. We'll find out in 5 seconds. And it looks like the Lions are going to be running the standard brawl comp, the standard sim brawl comp, while Quinnipiac does seem to be running the a poke composition, a pretty deadly one if the Lions aren't quick enough to collapse on a single target. But Mookie's teleports to get to high ground will be crucial to collapse on a single target. Let's see how this goes.
4, 3,
See where Mookie wants to teleport them.
attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Alright, here we go. How's that for
Looks
sound
like
therapy?
you're gonna be teleporting to high ground. Too, and then Hanzo getting low. Both the Hanzo and the Ana. Oh, and it looks like the Leafy is going to fall to Eggs' deadly Bastion. Dragon looking to stun Bastion, and it does end up working out. Mookie is going for some picks, and looks like the Lions are just kind of controlling high ground. Mookie, Vague does drop to force point. And Eggs does end up finding praying for Ko for taking out their DPS line. An early leave of rollers for Eggs. Is he gonna get the pick? No, Leafy ends up getting the pick, but they get the trading for Mookie for Leafy. Can the Lions? This looks like it's anyone's game. This is a 3v2. A 3v3. I'm sorry. Syzygy doing everything in their power to keep up Vague, and Vague is just unfortunately not enough. Syzygy just dying on point to try and keep that. The Lions did get almost completely capped, so they do have that going for them. They only need one team fight to win the. They only need one team fight to cap the point.
This beat will heal you up.
Let's see. Are they gonna? Looks like they are trying the same rotation to go to high ground. Unfortunately, Ovo does fall. Leaving the Lions without a support, or without one of their supports. But it looks like they're just going to take a soft reset to re-engage with their Oh, Mookie's got something cooking. Oh, a beautiful wall from the way, it's definitely splitting the map. Oh, Mookie's chasing that Ana. Will we get the pick? X gets the pick onto Praying, and Ovo, it looks like everyone's low, but Ovo pops the beat to give everyone some breathing room. Mookie does get the pick onto the Lucio, and destroys the Immor, which gives the Lions a ton of breathing room. Vague almost falling, but the heroic healing from Syzygy. Oh, and it is over. Vague popping the shatter to say, let's just end this right now. I want to cap. Beautiful execution from the Lions. Now, the Quinnipiac does have the window and dragons popping up, so they might be able to do something with that. The Lions looking like they're trying to take high ground for something here. Not entirely sure what they're trying to do, but if there's any indicator of what they were trying to do before, I could bet that they are trying to collapse on a target. Mookie is rotating. I'm gonna be entirely honest, I'm not sure what's happening, but Mookie, yeah, the dragon up there protecting the dive targets, making it a little hard for the Lions to fight up there. Navi does pop the window. Is it going to be enough? Okay, and good. There's a great rotation from the Lions, kiting out the immortality field. However, it does waste time, so it is a useful ult. Oh, TP from Mookie to try and get out of the way of it. The Lions are looking pretty decent on ults, with the only ult really available to decline this window is the dragons from Leafy. X does pop the artillery cannon, finding the Ana, and also finding Leafy. This is, ladies and gentlemen, we are in a 3v5 right now, a 2v5 right now. Dragon trying to pop it, but the clutch immortality field does save the Bastion and themselves, and I think that is going to be Lions capping. Beautiful execution, and the Lions still have wall, window, and they are coming up on beat and shatter. Leafy's still holding on to this, dragons, but they also are coming up on Bob, so they're probably gonna have to take this fight pretty aggressively. Dragon sticking to the ball. Oh, Leafy pops the dragon, but the Lions are able to dodge this. Dragon is coming behind to try and displace them. This looks like it does, but however, the Lions quickly stabilize, and Syzygy pops the window to get. Unfortunately, he's not able to find one. Mookie does pop the wall. The Hanzo's getting low. It does find the pick onto the Hanzo. And this looks like it is going to be a clean fight for the Lions. And Dragon doing everything in their power to stall, but it's just not enough. And Robert's on his way valiantly. We salute you, Robert. A great push from the Lions, and they have one of the best case scenarios, capping with more than 2 minutes, so in case everything goes wrong in their next push, they do have time to change it. They do have multiple fights. However, now we are going to see the Lions on defense. Let's see what Quinnipiac are going to be running for their attack. Looks like we're gonna get to see the Orisa from Vague. Ooh, Dragon is not going to be enjoying playing into the Orisa, but who knows? Maybe Dragon's just goated with the sauce. We have seen some great plays, great space making from Dragon. But it looks like the Lions are gonna stick to this pretty similar comp, but just swapping to the Orisa. The Orisa is actually a big pick, because Orisa just does not die. Quinnipiac sticking with the Moira, an interesting pick, but they probably know their team composition better than I do. So let's see it work out. Ovo trying to get some early poke damage. Does get a little bit of poke damage off, but does not find the pick. Mookie does not look to be getting the walls, and it looks like Quinnipiac is going to be rotating down mid. She does Oh, a huge wall off onto Dragon, but it does not find it. Veigar does find the Sombra, a huge pick for them. A big sleep onto Eggs. Eggs has been causing a lot of trouble for them. Mookie does fall to Leafy. Doom going to diving with all his heart. And but the Ana trying to keep him up, but it is not enough. It is not enough. Praying does get the hack onto the Orisa, but a clutch immort from Syzygy does save it. And it looks like Mookie does swap to the Sombra, and that is going to be a fight win for the Lions.
Now you see me? Now you don't.
Oh, Eggs recognizing that this isn't in the map pool. I'm not sure what the protocol for this is, but I think both teams are gonna just still play it out, because I think both teams are gonna play it out. I think they're figuring things out. Oh, it looks like we're gonna have a pause. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna be getting a pause because I was correct earlier. This is not in the map pool. I'm not sure what the official. They're being told to disregard the map. Not entirely sure what that entails. We might be swapping to a new map altogether. So restarting this point. It looks like that is what we are going to do. All right. I've never seen that happen. A match end on a map end because of it was wrong. And yeah, Eichenwald, Kings, Paricio, or as I like to call it, Scrims Row. Quinnipiac is going to be picking. Does look like they are going to be picking Paricio. We'll wait to see what they pick. And it looks like they are picking Paricio. All right, map 2, here we go. The Lions are up 1-0. Looks like we're going to be potentially seeing the Ramatra Brawl comp from the Lions, and then the Sigma Poke comp from the from Quinnipiac. So yeah, this is a very back and forth map. But yeah, it does look like we are going to be seeing the Sombra Poke with the a defense dive, a defense pseudo dive is I think what we're seeing from the Quinnipiac, and then the tried and true Ramatra Brawl from the Lions.
That party was boring.
We'll just have to wait and see how these teams play it out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Are we going to? I wonder if we are going to see a beautiful teleport from Mookie. We are, and it looks like they are going to go down mid, fighting towards. Yeah, Mookie poking. The Doomfist, a big woofer, does find the pick onto Ovo, but Mookie does retaliate by finding the pick on Leafy. the Emerson Lions are on the defensive now. Sombra does TP in, trying to stall, but unfortunately she does fall. Mookie with the TP to reposition. Ovo and Eggs finding picks, same as Mookie. That is going to be a quick team fight from the Emerson Lions.
Stop the payload.
A beautiful push from the Lions. It looked like it could have gone either way at a certain point, but we do get. But it did end up going in favor of the Lions. Doomfist diving in, and then Praying also trying, but they get the early picks onto them, which is going to give them space. It looks like Mookie and Eggs and Ovo are taking an off angle to try and catch some stragglers to continue this free push that they're getting. Oh, Eggs is dueling the Ana, but if Mookie is there to back him up and does not find the pick onto the Ana. But Eggs ends up getting that pick anyways. And they're just the Lions are just keeping Quinnipiac in a constant disadvantage. Everyone on the Lions is a little bit low, but it does not seem like an issue because of the absolutely dominant support line from the Lions. Are we going to see ults here? We do see the window pop from Syzygy and the wall. This is going to be put a little bit of pressure onto Quinnipiac. We are going to see also the beat coming out from Ovo. Emerson College is absolutely wanting to win this fight. And Eggs unfortunately does fall. But Mookie does trade to get the support, a more valuable pick in my opinion. Dragon does also get the pick onto their own. It is a back and forth fight. It is truly back and forth. It is a 2v1 with 2v2 now with the Bob. And just I think this might be a fight. Yeah, that is going to be a fight win from Quinnipiac. Crazy back and forth from the Quinnipiac and Emerson. Yeah, both teams, and Quinnipiac actually looks like they're having the advantage here. They do have Wall and Nano and Coalescence to counter the Lions' artillery cannon and Annihilation. So we'll see how this goes. The huge dive onto the Ashe. Are they going to find? They do not look like they go to find it. Are we going to see the we do see the Annihilation, but we also see the Nano onto the Sim. The Nano Sim is terrifying. Vig is low, but we are having another back and forth, but it looks like it does look like Quinnipiac is going to fall, but Praying does get the pick onto the Ovo, but Eggs does. And unless someone can touch, this is a point secure from the Lions. Oh, it looks like Na'Vi trying to get the last bit of touch to squeeze out a few extra seconds of this defense. But in the end, the Lions are going to cap point. We are going to move on to point 3. We do see the Soldier swap from Leafy swapping from the Ashe to the Soldier, potentially to have more long range and to deal with the Bastion, which Eggs is falling a little bit, but they are able to keep him up. Both teams, Dragonheart pops the Terra Surge, is unable to find anyone. Dragon does find the Eggs, but a little bit of a late beat from Ovo trying to save Eggs, but unfortunately it does not happen. And it looks like looks like the Lions are taking a quick recontest because the Lions do have are quick. Do have the closer respawns. Mookie popping the ult, but they are in. Leafy finding Syzygy and Mookie finding Na'Vi with the trade. And it looks like they are chasing Leafy onto the soldier, but it looks like he is going to get away. And he is going to be healed up, but the Lions are not giving up on this. But the Lions do seem to back off and take the point. And continue pushing the cart. They do, it does look like, are we going to see a nanovisor? We are going to be seeing a nanovisor. The wall from Meg does prevent it. It looks like this nanovisor didn't get anyone. That is critical for Quinnipiac. With just the wall and the coalescence and the Terror Surge coming up, they do have some response to the Lions, but it looks like we get the wall from Praying and then the beat from Ovo trading ults, but it looks like the only thing that Quinnipiac has to respond to ults is the Terror Surge, and there we go. There's the Terror Surge. It does find Syzygy, and it looks like the Lions are going to be falling back. A beautiful defense from Quinnipiac. They may have lost the nanovisor, but they really brought it back with that team fight. Only 60 seconds left remaining for Emerson to cap this. They are looking pretty healthy on ults. We got with wall, window, and annihilation, and not much. And the closest ult they have is another nano, which is not going to do much against a window and an annihilation. See, it looks like Lions are looking for the rotation. Eggs does find the soldier. And that's just what they needed to collapse. They just needed one pick and then they collapsed. Beautiful execution from the Lions. Eggs does fall the Dragonheart, potentially. Oh, but Mookie just cleaning up. Oh, a 3K from Mookie. Oh, huge. And it does look like the Lions are going to have their attack be put into overtime, but the Lions do have some ults in their advantage. It looks like they are trying to potentially get their visor up early for a nanovisor, but it does not look like they're able to. Dragon swap into the ball for the stall pick. They do pop the visor, but Eggs does shut that down. Mookie shutting down, picking them down. The Ovo pops the beat to just secure this fight. The Dragon does try to stall, but the Lions do cap in overtime. A valiant effort from Quinnipiac. Some really good holds there, but in the end, it does end. The Lions did cap, but it is not over for Quinnipiac, as all they need to do is cap all 3 points with over a minute, and then the Lions will not have another chance to attack. This has been an exciting series, a pretty close one. To the average viewer, this might look like a stomp from the Lions, but no, it is close both ways.
Ready for battle.
And as we do take it to round 2, we do see the Doomfist Sombra dive. The Sombra with her new changes is pretty deadly. But not sure how many teams have figured out how to use her yet. However, they did have a 2-week cooldown period. They did have a 2-week period to learn team compositions with Sombra. Lions picking out pretty much the same comp except Ovo's on the Brig instead of the Lucio, which is actually very crucial for when playing with an Ana, because Ana is very susceptible to dive, and Brig's just there to just whip her away. Okay, oh my god, just an instant pick from Mookie. Mookie has just been on fire in these games. Just already stalling about 10-15 seconds before Quinnipiac. Crucial. Those first picks in each round are incredibly crucial because that does pretty much determine how the first few fights are going to go. With the ult charge and abilities. Oh, what a huge nade onto the Sombra. Does get the pick onto the praying. And it's just a cleanup. I can't even tell what's going on. Just a beautiful cleanup from the Lions. Leafy trying to get the pick onto Mookie, but is not able to get it. Leafy trying to get a few picks of some poke damage to build that tack visor that he's almost at. Just yeah. Quinnipiac looking to engage from the high ground. But Emerson College is playing their corners. Oh, a big dive from the. Looks like Dragon is going for the Ana. Willie. It looks like he is not able to get the pick. Leafy does pop the visor, but is unable to find anyone as the Quinnipiac is in the 4v5. And they will have to back up. Dragon does swap to the Orisa, realizing that the Orisa may not be working. The Doomfist may have not been working into this team composition. However, a valiant effort regardless. Ooh, a huge sleep from Syzygy onto the Sombra. Oh, and it is just a back and forth trade. Oh, but the Praying does find Syzygy, making the mid-fight, making the in-between fight healing only be able to be done from the Mei, but I stand corrected. Let's see, will Quinnipiac, it looks like Quinnipiac is going to be able to engage with that before this Syzygy gets back, but Syzygy is able to get back soon enough. But with the hack onto eggs, that does open up an opportunity for it, but only the 2-second lockout for the Lions, or for the ability lockout. Ooh, a devastating triple kill from the Lions. A 4K assist from Mookie. Beautiful job. They know the Lions know the Sombra's nearby, but they are not entirely sure where she is. The Sombra is staying invisible to touch for last point, or to touch last second to trigger overtime. Oh, that is unfortunate for Vague. Oh, it looks like we do have a disconnect from Vague. So we are going to get the pause. And at last fight too, that is unfortunate. I do not remember if Vague was close to ult, but that should not matter because this is a pretty sticky situation for the Lions, because once Vague comes back, he is going to be all the way in spawn. It looks like we did have an internet, a DC. But yeah, once Vague comes back, it is going to take some time. Vague will not respawn where he was. He will be back in spawn, which is going to force the Lions to take this fight without a tank. And that should allow Quinnipiac to take this. However, we do have the artillery cannon from Eggs to maybe hold them off. However, Quinnipiac does also seem to have almost five ults in the backline to take this fight, and it looks like Vague is back. Yeah, it does look like Quinnipiac is back.
10 seconds.
And yeah, like I said, Vague does have to start all the way from the back. But the Lions are doing a good job holding them. They do pop the nano onto the Orisa. We do get the visor, but Eggs gets the pick onto Navi. But Leafy does get the nano visor pick onto Eggs. Can the Lions get a quick retake with now that Vague is back? Oh, but an unfortunate pick onto Mookie. Great stabilization from Quinnipiac.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
An unfortunate disconnect. However, that just means we get a more exciting match. The Lions do know that the Sombra is nearby. They are looking for her, but she does use the TP, so she does not have her escape tool. Looks like Praying is going for high ground. She does reveal herself. Syzygy does try to get to sleep, but does not get it. Sombra just trying to be a nuisance. Ovo just saying, all right, buddy, let's relax. Get back to your team. Just telling the Sombra to get away. Oh, an unfortunate huge picks from Leafy and Praying onto Eggs and Vague. And it looks like this is going to be a fight win for the Emerson Lions. A double kill from Dragonheart. And the Lions, ooh, that unfortunate stagger from Big Woofer onto Ovo. As the Lions might not be able to engage this. Oh, but Mookie pops him. Will he get the pick on the Soldier? No, he does not. However, Ovo does get the pick onto the Sombra. Does get the Mookie does fall, but he does get the Blizzard off. This is going to be a huge pick. Oh, but they did not touch in time. The Quinnipiac does take the pick. Take the point. An unfortunate loss, but they are shaving off some time from the Lions. Ooh, Ovo getting super low and hacked, but the support passive does pop in, but unfortunately it is not enough to save Ovo from Dragon's deadly fusion driver. Lions are going into this with a 4v5. The only ult that they have in possession right now, in fight, is the Nano. Almost have the Annihilation combo with it. The Sombra is just going for that. Multiple ults are being popped. We got the Rally and the Terror Surge, but it does not look like the Terror Surge was enough to secure the fight win, as Eggs and Ofo do get 3 picks, excuse me. Do get 3 picks on to the Lions, onto Quinnipiac, securing the fight win. Ovo seeing if they can get the Dragon's fusion cannon does get the pick again. However, they are however, it is a 60 seconds remaining. This does look like it is going to go to overtime. The Nano Visor, huge wall from Mookie to block off the Nano Visor. Huge kites and shields, and unfortunately does not look like the Nano Visor is going to get anything. Eggs does get the pick onto Praying, but the majority of the Lions are low. But it does not matter. They do not need health. They just need their will. They just need the Lions' pride. I don't know if that's a saying or not. Oh, this is an unfortunate spot for Quinnipiac, as this is an unfortunate spot to be in for Quinnipiac, because they just lost a team fight with 30 seconds left. They will have a chance to touch, but they might have to swap to stall picks, which may make their team comp fall apart. It does not look like they are going to swap. This looks like we are going to go to overtime. Last fight scenario, a 4-man EMP from Praying, taking out Eggs, but Mookie does pop the Blizzard. Oh, it is an even fight. It is an even fight with both supports and tanks still staying up. Ovo takes out Praying. Dragon just trying so hard to stay up. And the artillery cannon from spawn does pop some damage onto Mookie, trying to keep the Terror alive to try and get a pick and stay alive to push the card, but it does not. It unfortunately does not work, and the Lions do take the map, bringing the total score to 2-0. This is quite an interesting map. First we played an entire round on the wrong map, but the Lions, being the good sports that they are, they recognized it and they called it out and were like, hey, this isn't the map pool. We know we're winning, but let's play by the rules. And then the disconnect from Vague, just an interesting match to watch overall, and just a great this is just some great Overwatch to watch. Lots of interesting things happening. It looks like we are going to get a substitution of Big Woofer for, I think, Star Serenity. Yeah, it looks like that is going to be the support, I think, swapping for the support. I think next map is Flashpoint, so we have a choice between Suravasa and New Junk City. Let's see which. It is going to be Quinnipiac's map choice because they did lose this point. Because they did lose this map. So let's go ahead and see what Quinnipiac picks. The Lions are in a really good spot right now. Although because of the brawl comps that they run, they might be hoping that Quinnipiac gets this pick Suravasa. But however, if the Lions do lose this, they would still be up 2-1. So still keeping them in. The Lions have a ton of breathing room right now. But Quinnipiac, not entirely sure which map they are going to pick, as I think both New Junk City and Suravasa are very brawly comps. And while they decide, we are going to be right back. And it looks like we do get the R from both teams. We are going into New Junk City. The brawl comps that the Lions are running can work here. And it looks like we're going to be seeing the Kiriko up first for this match. Just love me some Kiriko gameplay. We are going to see the Life Weaver and the Kiriko coming from Quinnipiac. An interesting support composition that I don't think I've seen before. Wonder if they're cooking up something that I don't know. Leafy does change his mind from swapping from the Hanzo to the Cassidy. The Lions are sticking with their tried and true Ramatra brawl comp. You know, as I always say, if it ain't broke, don't fix. However, Quinnipiac is without the Lucio, so they are going to get there a little bit later than the Lions. Oh, I stand corrected. Both teams get there roughly at the same time. And the Lions are just pushing Quinnipiac back, trying to throw the paddle platform out. A huge wall from Mookie to get the Dragon Heart. If they do find the pick, and then the Lions are just collapsing onto them. They do find the pick onto onto Star, and the Lions are just playing the cleanup game right now. Navi does pop the block, pop the icicle block to try and squeeze out a few seconds away from the Lions to cap, but eventually the Lions do cap. Is Mookie going to be going for another wall? It does not look like they're going to try and get a wall there. As the Lions, the Leafy does throw the dynamite to try and build Bob, but unfortunately, Leafy does fall to eggs. That bouncing bomb, I think that's what it's called, is devastating. I can't get through that Maywall. Quinnipiac doing Mookie does go for the wall to try and get a pick onto the Quinnipiac, but it unfortunately does not work out. Oh, the window, they popped the window from the Lions. Praying does pop the Tree of Life in response, but it just gets melted with a triple kill from Eggs. And that is going to be a Lions first point. Yeah, just a great job from the Lions.
A complete recovery.
Great window from Syzygy, just absolutely annihilating their Tree of Life, just annihilating that Tree of Life. However, the Quinnipiac does seem to have 4 ults in the back line to answer for the Lions' 4 ults. Eggs does pop the. It unfortunately does not find anyone. Navi does get the wall off, but Ovo popping the beat to try and save him. Oh, we do. Mookie does pop the blizzard, but it does get eaten by a Dragonheart. Emerson Lions do end up capping. The Leafy is throwing out the Bob to try and stall point, but it does get melted down by Eggs. And just a wonderful execution by the Lions. Quinnipiac looking to try and get some poke damage out before Navi gets back. But they do have Quinnipiac do have both support ults to keep everyone up. Oh my god, a huge pick from Vague onto Praying, but Dragon does find the pick onto Mookie. Making it an even 4v4, but Syzygy does pop the window for Eggs to just go through, to just shoot his gun through, and that looks like, unless Quinnipiac can touch, that is going to be a Lions fight. That is going to be a Lions point win. The Lions are 1 point off from winning this series. And a huge stagger from Syzygy onto Star, making the mid fight, the neutral healing a little bit more difficult for Praying. Not sure where next point is, so. Navi does pop the wall to stop them from going there. And it looks like the Lions are just ignoring the enemy team and just going straight for the flashpoint, forcing Quinnipiac to come to them to take the point. Although Quinnipiac does have a few ults, a few good combinations to Doges, but it's almost like Eggs heard what I said. It's almost like the Lions are hearing what I'm saying, and they did pop ults, finding Praying, denying their ability to use Tree of Life for this point. And Eggs and Ovo just popping off, just cleaning up. Oh my god, Eggs has just been popping off this entire time. All games that I've casted for the Lions, Eggs and Mookie have just been on it. They are just on another level whenever they've played. Just a great job from the. Looks like Ovo is telling Mookie not to do it, but Mookie is not going to listen to Ovo. And oh, are we going to see it? Oh, we are not going to see it. Looks like Mookie's waiting for the javelin spin to come out from. We do see two ults pop from Quinnipiac. We do get the blizzard, but it does not look like it's gonna find anyone. Leafy does end up capping, but Leafy does pop Bob to get the fight win. However, we still have the Orisa, and that is just annihilation. Unfortunately, I do not think Quinnipiac is able to touch, and that is going to be a 3-0 win for the Lions. Wonderful job from the Lions. Just an absolute dominant display of just Overwatch gameplay, and of course we have the amazing player Eggs just shredding on the Bastion. Need to get him into my ranked games. Just absolutely shredding that triple kill. Did he get the fourth? No, that was Vague that got the fourth. Anyways, amazing job from the Lions. And it looks like we are gonna see if we can maybe get some interviews coming up. We'd love to ask the team how they're feeling, how they executed some points. Just how they're overall feeling. Yeah, just a wonderful execution from both teams. All right, I'm getting pulled in.
Getting here.
Hello, everyone. How you are live? How are we feeling after that win?
Holy moly!
Yeah,
it was crazy.
Yeah, everyone was doing amazing. Eggs, you especially were popping off. You were just mowing him down.
You're flattering my ego too much. Thank you.
No, but that's also thanks to the support that you got from the rest of your team. Just Vague doing an amazing job creating space, and Mookie setting up those walls, and then Syzygy and Ovo keeping everyone healthy. Just amazing job. What did you guys do anything to prepare for this match?
We lost a lot of games.
A lot. Yeah, we lost heavy on the last scrimmage, and we learned from it. And we did a 3-0 today. That's kind of pog.
Nice. Yeah. Sort of a we lost this. We lost this scrimmage. We are not losing it again. Awesome. I did have a question about the second point. I think it was on your defense. Second point, Parisio. It looked like the map was going. That point was going. Could have been either way. It looked like each pick was going back and forth. Can you guys just kind of walk me through how you guys executed that? Because I think you guys ended up winning that fight.
Yes, sir.
You know,
Yeah,
Avery,
so
or you got this.
we
Mookie,
felt like
you
we got
this.
caught. There's a couple. Or, we felt like we were getting caught out a couple of times, so we were just like, "Hey guys, we got to group up, start working together more here." And then yeah, we just started working together really well.
Awesome. Well, I did not prepare any other questions at all. So, but just a wonderful job from you guys. Congrats on the win. You guys are 2-0 now, right?
Yes.
Yes.
When, do you guys know when your next match is?
Right?
Saturday.
Saturday.
This Saturday?
I think, yeah.
All right. Do you know what time?
Ooh, 2. It's at 2 on Saturday.
2 p.m. on Saturday? All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure if that game is going to be streamed, but just in case, tune in to Emerson Esports, twitch.tv/Emerson Esports on Saturday at 2 p.m. to see your Emerson College Lions play again, and hopefully end this week 3-0.
Avery, how's your day?
My day has been great.
That's good. That's great.
Avery, can I have a sandwich